Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Press Start. I'm Luke.
I'm Jacob, and I'm out of focus for some reason. Get used to it.
I'm Tammy. I'm in focus. I'm a professional.
Yeah, me too. I'm in focus. Hardcore. Today we're talking about something I don't think any of us saw coming, which is an Indiana Jones game coming from Bethesda. This was announced last week. It's something that I don't think anybody really has processed yet, but we do know some, I guess, interesting tidbits of info. I don't know if they're interesting or not, or just weird. I really don't know what to make of this.
It is the most bizarre announcement I think I've ever heard, because it's kind of like hearing McDonald's is now releasing its famous porterhouse steak and salad meal. It's going to be $30 and you get a glass of wine with it, because McDonald's doesn't do that. They make chicken stuff and stupid burgers.
Chicken.
Come on, America. Like, are you kidding me? It doesn't make any sense. Machine Games has made Wolfenstein. Making an Indiana Jones game in the Wolfenstein style would be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it would not work in any way.
Well, and that's the thing, is we don't know what shape this game will take. So we do know Todd Howard is an executive producer on it, which would imply that it at least has some open world exploration adventure element to it. But at its core, this is the studio that's done first-person shooters forever. So to see them doing a game based on Indiana Jones, I would expect Indiana Jones to be the protagonist, which would mean that you would be playing as first-person Indiana Jones, which that doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe they can make it work. Hopefully, at least from my perspective, they do third-person, an open-world adventure game where you're like solving stuff. Really, to me, this seems like Xbox's approach to taking on Uncharted. Like, this is what they're doing to take them on and to try and push back against Sony a little bit and Naughty Dog. I don't know if this will work, because Machine Games is good, but they're no Naughty Dog. And nobody's a Naughty Dog except for them, because they're so far ahead of every other studio. But I don't know. We'll just have to see what this looks like.
I have a feeling what shape it'll take. A circle.
Knew you were gonna say
Because of a disc.
Shape.
That being said, however, yeah, Machine Games has not exactly impressed me in the previous years. Wolfenstein is kind of just bad Doom, in my opinion. From a gameplay perspective, from a story perspective, killing demons and killing Nazis, that's like top 2 on the list of things to kill in video games, I feel like. Like, if you're going to kill something, demons or Nazis. Nazi demons, slam them together, Doomenstein. There you go. But, again, Indiana Jones, he kills Nazis. Or he beats them up, at least. He definitely kills some indirectly, at the very least. Probably. But still, it's Nazi-related still, which I think is the only thing that is, like, in common with how this game should unfold. Keep the Nazis in it as the enemy, and that's like everything else Machine Games has to figure out. They know Nazis, but they don't know the rest of it. They haven't proven the rest, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Well, Cammy,
I'll be honest.
what are some details?
I never expected to hear Nazis so much today.
Welcome to America.
So Disney said that the game will tell a wholly original standalone tale set at the height of the career of the famed adventurer. So we know we are playing as Indiana Jones. Doesn't feel right to say his first name. And it's not going to be based on any of the films. Beyond that, we have no idea.
Yeah.
But,
I'm guessing what it'll be. You guys ever watch? There was a bunch. I was really into Indiana Jones as a kid. I don't think. Probably most of my family doesn't remember this because I was fairly secretive about it for whatever reason. But I read these books, these Indiana Jones books. I had comic books and I had these regular, but they have these books that were like these separate stories. Most of them sucked. They were nothing compared to the 3 movies. but still there were other stories. So I think what they're probably going to do is just like take Indiana Jones and pull like a Clone Wars. They're like, this is between the Temple of Doom and good old Last Crusade, and then he'll just kind of go from there. It's like you have to go find the Goblet of Fire, and he meets Harry Potter, and Harry Potter's like, I can do a spell that gets you into Star Wars world, and he's like, do it, I need to go kill Jar Jar. And so he does that. He goes there, but there was a mistake. They're in the Marvel superheroes universe. Now with all the Marvel superheroes, Indiana Jones has to go with them back in time to the land of the lost, where they fight dinosaurs, and they find this fountain of youth that he drinks from, and it makes him immortal so that they can justify using CGI for Harrison Ford to make 100 Indiana Jones movies into the future, well past his death. That could be the story.
That's one option.
Or maybe he like goes to a temple or something. I don't know.
Because it finds some sort of weird gold monkey head. And,
yeah.
All told, like, I'm intrigued. I have no idea what to think of it. Like, I don't think I'm even excited. I'm a little baffled. I don't know what to make of it, but I want it to be awesome. So I'm rooting for them.
Machine Games has some talented developers.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not crazy about their stuff, they can develop. And it's like it's saying that a game, like when we say, because I feel like we've all had this feeling that like Machine Games has done Wolfenstein, these first-person shooters. How are these guys going to make a third-person game? They're still game developers. I'm sure they could figure it out. I'm sure they could put it together. The problem is they haven't proven it yet, which is why we're skeptical. It's nothing against the developers. It's just skepticism.
Yeah. Remember Cyberpunk? They went from third person to first person. That went great.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Remember Hitman? That went from a guy with full head of hair to a bald guy.
Did it?
Sorry, I'm a little out of focus today.
Oh, God.
I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. Again, remember to like and subscribe for new videos that come out all the time on these topics. I love you very much. I'm sure Jacob and Cammy do too. Do you guys?
I've never met a viewer so enchanting. Perhaps this was fate. That's all I have. So someone else talk now.
That's the end of the bit. I got nothing else.